fire will toss it up underway. Celtics in their traditional green control.
Whoever picks up Stackhouse, you always are looking to go back defensively because he wants to get to the rim off. He's putting on the line. He's shooting it over 90% in the playoffs.
And that is good for 10th place in the playoffs. And so following the timeout by Rick Carlisle, here is Chucky Atkins driving, rejected by Pierce. Will be against Atkins, his first.
Now as Atkins goes out, look to the right of your screen. Here's Paul Pierce. He definitely gets it on the way up. Now on the other side, guys off the dribble. Also, post up, take advantage of their guards, their smaller guards.
Pierce knifing his way in. And in the first quarter of game 2, Clearhouse winning the opener. And Pierce stepping back. Rebound by Stackhouse. Celtics have scored on 7 possessions in a row. Stackhouse, and they're going to need him tonight. He had 26 points on 50% shooting in game 1.
Well, you love to see. And he's so difficult to guard off the dribble as well as in the post.
Good pass from Robinson out to Atkins, and now Stackhouse coming up and hitting the 3. So Stackhouse has 7 of the Pistons' 10 points, and Wallace had 5 blocks in game 1. Here is Stackhouse shooting over Pierce. In and out. Wallace tries to bat it out, but it goes into the hands of Pierce. Pistons back defensively, but you never know it by the way Pierce just glides in for his second basket. And here is Jones from 3. The offensive rebound by Wallace with a new clock for Detroit.
Now that was their first offensive rebound this quarter.
Stackhouse with the basket and a foul. So Jerry Stackhouse taking the responsibility with his team trailing. He has 9 and will go to the line.
Well, you love it when the guy, the main scorer, is on fire, and especially early when your team gets down big. Now, he is being fearless right now because he's taking you into the paint. He's making it happen. He's getting the field goal, or he's getting to the line. First came into the league, he could handle the ball, dish. He could score in the paint against anyone. He's like renewed this year with a better offseason program, came to camp, and right now the benefits of it all are paying off at playoff time.
Detroit getting several chances because of Wallace and Robinson and Big I. And it's 26-18 Boston as we have under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here is Pierce going in, and that goes. So Walker and Pierce combine.
It's outstanding on that move. Not only does he blow into the middle off the dribble, he then does a reverse and splits 2 defenders and finishes.
Here's Wallace from Stackhouse.
Open 3 to put the ball down on the floor again.
Tony dealt into the game for the first time, as well as Eric Williams. And the deflection, it was Paul Pierce who got a hand on that one. That's his second block.
And in game 1, he came off the bench. He was 3 for 3 from the field. So they liked him. They liked his opportunities, especially the perimeter jet.
And they like what Pierce is doing. 8 points.
That prides itself so much in their quality defense.
Shouldering the burden has been Jerry Stackhouse. Tomorrow on TNT, it'll be the Nets and the Hornets 2-0 series. Dewey Kings Mavericks tied 1-1 as the series shifts to Dallas. That's tomorrow night. Coverage 1-1. It's an 8-point lead for the Celtics. Pierce is open and hits. Pierce now with 10. 12-point lead under 3.5 to play in the half. Here's Pierce pulling up short on the 3. And Pierce getting the ball back from Stackhouse. So the Pistons very careless with the ball in the last several minutes in this first half. And there is nice Pierce, and he goes in missing the basket, and it will drop. So Stackhouse tried to gamble on the pass to Pierce.
Muscles Williamson here. Then you have Pierce, who's just having a great night. He's blowing by whoever they match up on. The double
tether Cox.
Paul, a very impressive first half, a much different rhythm offensively than we saw in game 1. What kind of adjustments did you make?
Well, I'm being more aggressive. I'm seeing the defense, and I'm taking the ball to the basket a lot stronger. I'm not settling for my jumpers, and that's all. You know, coach is putting me in a situation where they can't switch, and I can just be isolated with my man one-on-one.
Defensively, game one, the Pistons shot 51%. Not a great effort. Tonight, though, they're under about 30%. You guys have done a much better job. You satisfied?
Yeah, I'm satisfied with what I did. We did a great job. We challenged in a lot of their shots. We're not giving no wide open looks.
All right, best of luck in that second half. Back to you, Dick and Hubie.
So the Pierce is one of the top players in steals in the playoffs currently right now. So Stackhouse for three, and he's got it. Stackhouse with 19 points.
That's worked to this point.
And the green number 7 beating the white number 7, and that's one of the big matchups. Walker with the rush. Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse, 21 points. Then the
angle. That's a tough angle.
Stackhouse at the free throw line, shooting over Pierce. Ill-advised. Pierce was in his face. He did not. 12 on the shot clock. In the corner. Pierce, reverse layup. Beautiful play by Paul Pierce.
What a tough move. Williamson out of the starting lineup. Put Curry up there at small forward. Everything has worked for this team, and you win 50 games in the division.
Paul Pierce stops the bleeding with a jumper. He has 14 points, and
it happened defensively. And this is the Detroit team that you were expecting to come out all along.
And a big basket by Rodney Rogers. He has
so many threes during the course, and then in the playoffs, they're averaging 24 attempts. So you know that Walker and Pierce take 8 a game. That means Walker's got to start paying more attention to Robinson because he's getting what he wants.
He has not scored in this third quarter. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. And here's Pierce backing in against Curry. Up and under, and another neat play on the baseline. Jones picks up number 3.
Now this is just a great move by Pierce. Watch the fake, and now he steps underneath and lays it up and in. He has just shown so many moves here this evening. They have made 8 threes. They're shooting such a putrid defensive rebounds in this game. And when you're shooting that kind of a percentage, that is a low stat.
Well, Paul Pierce,
that's offensive foul because he's backing him down. If Curry would try to hold him there with his forearm in his lower back, he might be able to get a better strength factor on him.
Well, this time Pierce just turns around and fires. And Pierce now with 20 points. So now let's take a look at the TNT Original Series, Witchblade.
Witchblade. See the 2-hour season premiere Sunday, June 16th at 8 on TNT.
Pierce makes both free throws.
Game in a short period of time.
Approaching 5-minute mark here in the fourth. Pierce again defended by Stackhouse, leaving Anderson open, and he hits. Kenny Anderson came back right away with a 3.
Eric Williams has 3 threes tonight. Just big-time points. Oh, bad turnover. Walker travel and then play either a 12-30 or a 3
by Stackhouse, challenging him all the way, and Atkins with 3.5 minutes to go. And the 3 by Stackhouse. So 25 points. Stackhouse hitting turnover. And Wallace stuffs it through.
Intimidated, but they were challenged on every release, and they ended up with a lot of poor shot percentage attempts.
Here's John Barry hitting the 3. And not only that, the Pistons and to finally break the mold where home teams have won in both of these teams' prior series. Heather Cox.
I'm joined by Paul Pierce, who had 22 points in Game 2. Now, Paul, this is the Celtics' first playoff road win. How much confidence does that give you guys?
It gives us a lot of confidence because one, it shows we can win on the road against a quality ball club. And 2, now we have the home court advantage. So we're going to go home with a lot of confidence and hope to get 2 more wins.
Detroit made a run in the third quarter, cutting a 17-point deficit to 2. How'd you guys stop the bleeding?
Well, we said at the half they're going to come out and make a run. That's why they're one of the top teams in the East, and we withheld it, pushed the lead back up to 9 or 10, and we sustained.
What about Game 3 Friday night, playing back in the Fleet Center?
Oh, it's going to be crazy there. I hope our fans are watching, they're getting ready, because it's going to be a madhouse.
All right, Paul, congratulations. The Celtics very satisfied, leaving Detroit with a split. Dick?